Definitely, that's what we have been talking about, that India has to be part of the growth story of the blockchain and the Bitcoin. And blockchain and the Bitcoin are synonymous to each other. So you really have to be careful taking off one from the other. At the same time, while you talk the cryptocurrency and the ban on the cryptocurrency, I would suggest rather than doing a blind banning of the cryptocurrency, going for a regulation, right? And looking at the community, what we have in India, we are almost trading $1 billion on the Bitcoin front. And I think there are 70 million people who are working on the Bitcoin community. So there's a huge community which is already working on. And we're like, there's already, we are seeing Elon Musk, bringing in the investment into the cryptocurrency. We are seeing other larger banks, organizations which are there, financial institutions which are there, they're trying to get into the cryptocurrency. Definitely, we have a huge scope when it comes to exploring that cryptocurrency and making it a kind of a regulated one. The best part is regulate it, tax it like your capital gains, and what you need to do is if you have anybody holding a crypto, you can always validate his earnings and give him a tax like the other taxes what we pay. Presently, what we are doing is, when we don't have any regulations in place, the black market is in vogue. The cryptocurrency, is being used for the nefarious activities also, buying pornography, getting into the gambling part of it, the terror funding, the dark market transactions, which are all happening, which is all visible today. So, those kind of things, if you're able to regulate, you'll be able to regulate the exchanges also. There are 10 exchanges in India as of today. How are we regulating them? Who's controlling them? Their presence in India and working on what regulations you put on them, what KYC documents they are having in place. We don't know how they are really working on, because while all exchanges do have set rules for the KYC, but at times they are flouting it. Even they don't know how they're flouting it, because you don't know who the customer coming onto the exchange is, right? So if you have the right kind of methodology like you have in the normal brick and mortar banks, to have a KYC, regulations, checks and balances, and also like in the case of Japan, you have a proper exchange which has come up for a crypto. There's a trading like a stock exchange. There they have the things in place. So it will avoid the kind of hawala transactions. It will avoid the black money transactions which are there. So lots of advantages you can have in place if you go in for a proper kind of a regulation in times to come. And that's the way forward. I feel while we talk of the banning of the cryptos, and while we talk of taking it further, that's the right way. So getting the regulations is not just the procedural part of it, it's a technology part also. So we have to bring in those kind of technology sets which can keep a check on these electronic exchanges, because everything is happening electronic, everything is happening in the digital world. You cannot put a stop to it, right? And the only way you can put a stop to it is regulate.